Hi, this is a video and I'll try and say this word from this company. I think it's called the Atongm or Atongm mini selfie stick, and it's a wired selfie stick. Now this selfie stick, a unique feature of this is one, it is very small and compact, and two, it has an LED light built into it. Now it's suitable for iOS and Android phones. Doesn't require any external power from it at all, just power for the light. So I'll go around the box. Now we have a picture of the selfie stick itself. That's just a barcoding from Amazon. It says up here selfie stick. On the side here it has a couple of faces here, a couple of emojis there. It says selfie stick mini on the side there. On the back it shows you high strength steel, stainless steel telescopic, 8 tube, 8 stage stretch and stable and solid, high quality ABS materials, handle at the surface engraved with a pattern, texture and feel for comfort and grip, non-slippy, and it goes with upgrade silicone pads on the clamp, which is basically the phone holder, holding strong, flexible, solid and stable. Do not fall out, do not hurt your phone. And then it has here more smaller, more amazing, and this picture of the selfie stick with the phone on there, and it's compatible with iOS and Android. And then on the other side, same thing again, just some faces and the selfie stick mini. Okay, this is what you get in the box. You get 2 manuals, it looks like, but I think one's in English and the other one is in English and another foreign language. We have the selfie stick itself here, and we have a USB to micro USB cable, which is about 8 inches long, and that's what we get in the box. Now the only thing that requires the USB charging in this is at the bottom here, and that is to charge the light that you get in there, the LED light that you get in there. Sorry about that. Now the light needs a charge of about, now the light needs approximately 30 minutes to charge. Now when you get this, be aware that the 2 leaflets that you get with it, this also comes in another model which has a Bluetooth unit placed in there. Now the Bluetooth unit obviously will not have on the back the cord here. It would not have the cord on the back. It will just be a sole Bluetooth unit in there for the shutter button. But this is the unit. This unit needs your phone to operate the shutter button, so be aware of that one. So when you get when you buy this, there will be 2 manuals, and it'll be 2 instructions in there. One for this the wired version, and one is for the wireless version, which is the Bluetooth one. Now as I says, this is to charge just the LED light that's in there, and it takes, what I can see, 30 minutes to charge the LED light, but it doesn't state how long you have use of that LED light, so I do not know. In testing, I got just roughly over 1 hour of continuous light with it. I got up to an hour and then it started to dim, so, but it doesn't state it in the manuals at all, so be aware of that. Now I purchased this particular mini selfie stick off eBay for £12. Now this, fellas, is, I would say, is a woman's selfie stick, because the colours that they come in are strictly very pastel type colors, and that is the only, I'd say a neutral color that it comes in is white. They do come in, and I'll have a look on here. They come in blue, pink, a bluey green color, and the white color. That's it. There is no black color in this selfie stick whatsoever. It just comes in those kind of colors, and as I said, the blue and the green and the bluey green is a very kind of pastel like color. So this is strictly a woman's selfie stick. Now if you're going out, I'd say for going out for the night or special occasions, this is a compact selfie stick for you ladies, because it will fit in a very small bag, a really small bag. Now the length of this is under 5 inches, and it's just over ½ an inch wide. So for a clutch bag for a lady, this is very, very minute. Now, as I says, this is the wired version. It is not the Bluetooth version. They do a Bluetooth version, and the Bluetooth version is more money. It's about £2 more for the Bluetooth version. This is just the wired version. Now I'll open it up to show you, and what we have here is a phone mount here, which is basically a C shape. We have rubber at the top and rubber at the bottom. We have the shutter button here, and we have the light button here, and it extends out like the typical old-fashioned car aerials. Now from the handle, from this point here to this point, it extends to 20 inches long. It is incredibly lightweight. It's about 85 grams 85 grams in weight. So it is very, very light. It does feel a bit plasticky, and I will tell you that now. It does feel a bit plasticky, and it is literally bordering on cheap. But as I says, if it's for a night out or just a special occasion and you don't mind getting it broken, so you're not paying a fortune for it, but you don't mind getting it broken for £12, what do you expect? Obviously, for that price, I think I have tested other selfie sticks, but they're not as mini as this. They're quite a bit bigger for round about that price, and built of better plastics, but they're not that price. They're slightly higher, so bear that in mind. The stem has a single groove in there, but I'd say a single groove in there for strength. Not a double one, just a single one. And as I says, it has a kind of lightweight plastic kind of construction to it. So I'll put my phone in there to show you how to operate it. Okay, now my phone is in there, and I've connected. This is an iPhone SE, and it still has the jack plug in there. Now I think up to the iPhone 6 you'll still have a jack plug socket in there, like so. Anything after the 6, which is the 7 onwards, you're gonna have to bring the dongle with you to connect this particular wide version to your phone. So you have to bring the dongle from the iPhone 7 upwards. And the same with most Android phones, I think still have the jack plug, so you'll be all right with that. But the newer Samsung phones, I think it's from the 9 upwards. I could be wrong about that. I think it's from the 9 upwards. You have to bring a dongle to connect it. Now I'll show you the shutter button on here, so I'll extend it down. Now this particular one, because it uses the jack plug, I think it may mute the sound of the shutter. So if I press it, you should see a flash, and then that's it, the picture will be taken. That's it, see what I mean? So you do not get the sound of the shutter button with this, it mutes it. So be aware of that. So I just took a picture there. So if I scroll down, and for a video, look at the red circle, should turn to a square to show that it's recording. It's turned to a square, so now it's recording, and now it's stopped recording. So be aware of that. This particular wired version, I don't know about the Bluetooth version, but this one, it mutes the actual shutter button, so you don't hear the sound of the shutter button. So be aware of that one. Now what I've done is I've dimmed my lighting down in the room to show you the LED light at the top. Now there it is, and that's the LED light on, and it has 3 modes of brightness. So that's the first brightness on there, second, third, and then off. So it's off, on, first one, second, third, and off. So that is the lighting for you. Now it's obviously, if the darker the room, or if you're outside, the brighter that light's going to be. But because I had to dim my lighting down, and I've got a big bay window that side showing in a lot of light, it may be difficult to see that light. But as I said, it is a bright light. So the darker your situation, obviously the brighter that's going to be. So bear that in mind. Okay, this is my 2 pence worth about the Atongm or Atongm mini selfie stick. First of all, guys, I'm counting you out on this. I'm taking you out of the equation on this thing, because it is a woman's selfie stick, and as I said about the colors that it comes with, there are no kind of black color in there, and it's just all for the women. So for a woman, it is great because it's compact, very small, very thin, can be fitted into a very small clutch bag if you're going out. That's no problem. A negative point, and I'll try and get through some of the negatives, which ain't much. I don't like the plastic that it's made out of. It has a cheap kind of feel to it. So that's one. The light on this, be aware it's very, very small, because it's just a selfie stick, not a tripod selfie stick like I reviewed, which had bigger lights. The light is quite small. It's not a weak light, but it's a small light, so be aware of that. Another thing you have to be aware of, which could be a negative, is that if you got an iPhone 7 and above, you need to bring the dongle to operate the shutter button. Otherwise, you have to operate it manually by putting your phone on there and touching the shutter button. So bear that in mind. So that's a negative. There's no Bluetooth. You can get Bluetooth versions of this, but this particular one, you have to bring the dongle. Same with the Android phone. I know most Android phones do have the headphone jack, but the newer ones now don't. So be aware that you have to bring the dongle that comes with the phone. A positive is that you don't have to link this up via Bluetooth. That may be a positive to some people. Another positive is it takes 30 minutes that I know of to charge the light. Now, it doesn't state it in the manual, but I've done it myself, and it takes 30 minutes to charge up this light. Now, you get at the 30 minutes, you get an hour's use out of that light if it was to stay on continuously. So that's a kind of positive for this. And basically, that is it for this selfie stick tripod. This selfie stick. As I said, probably another negative is it's just that it's not a man's man's selfie stick. it's solely for the women. I could say just solely for the women, because the colors that it comes in, there's no black or whatever, and they're just pastel colors that they come in. So just that's just another negative. Now, out of 10, I would give this particular selfie stick, for a bloke, out of 10, this is like a 3, right? Because it just screams a woman's selfie stick. For a woman, I'd probably give this a 5 out of 10. Now, my wife kind of likes this. The only thing she finds is a nuisance with this is that she has got a note, and she has to bring, she's got the latest note, and she has to bring a dongle with that. So that's the only thing that she finds a bit rubbish about this, that she has to bring the dongle for this. So she might get the Bluetooth version, and if she does, I'll try and review the Bluetooth version of this. Now, if you have this particular mini selfie stick and you've bought it, please in the comment section leave a comment about it, what you thought of it, what are your experiences with it, and the longevity of this particular product. Let us all know. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. Please leave a thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like the video, leave a thumbs down. And please subscribe. Thanks for watching.